MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the American League's Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Bartolo Colon is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Settling in now, Jose Altuve. He will lead this one off today.
Jose Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Row. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to make. He's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 2-1 home. Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
A ball and no strikes. Reddick on at first, nobody out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Here he comes on 2-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Shoots this one over to first, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Colon looks back. Now the pitch. Still even at 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 2-2 one more time. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. First and second here with nobody out. In the air now out to right field. Lazar is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. Throw won't get him. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So digging in now, James Harden. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
The 0-1 on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
With two strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at the corners with one man out.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he fouls this one off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Next up for the Astros, David Lee. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Throw back to first by Colon, and he'll be back in standing up. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Once more a throw over, and the runner back. And this is knocked down on the mound. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping into the box, George Springer, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Springer is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Hit hard to the right, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. He's set. Here's the 2-2, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Astros 3 and the Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
So striding in, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
In now, Delino DeShields. Grounded up the first baseline. The second for one. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
So a runner on first with one out now, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in his zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
And that one got a piece of him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Here's Joey Gallo now, and she'll take a look at ball one. DeShields on second. Beltre is over at first with one away. He pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And they're runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is into right field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 2 for 5. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Full sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The 3-1. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding forward now is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking to minimize the damage here. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Just got a piece up the line. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. One strike now from Cole, and it's fouled away. Two out, bases loaded. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Count remains full. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Up next for the Rangers, Carlos Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Joseph at third, Chu at second, Odor at first, 2 out in the inning. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Lee finds it, and they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. On to the second inning now from Arlington, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, the reigning batting champion in the American League. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Beltre has to hurry. Throw to first, and Colon's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Mazzara will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Home half of the second coming up. It's 3-3. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Leading off for the Rangers, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And he takes ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now Cole's delivery, 2-0. Grounded weakly to the left. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he misses. 2-1. The 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Harden has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 29, Adrian Beltre.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Cole gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plugged him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Not close. It's 2-0. Beltre, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Lee is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. 2 innings complete. Score tied at 3 apiece. There it is, the Big D, Dallas, Texas, as we welcome you back to Globe Life Park, not far away from that spot for the top of the third.
Leading off for the Astros.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Lee. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0. short, hit hard. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, number 3.
Striding in once again, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, James Harden.
Digging in to try it again, James Harden. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least one more batter.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Lee. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Harden is off at first with 2 away. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Here's another 2-2. He's running again. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara's under it. And that retires the side. 1 left for Houston. Through 2.5. It's 3 apiece. Ready for another chance. Joey Gallo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Up next for the Rangers, Nomar Mazara. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie.
takes strike 2. Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Harden arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Joseph.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. Three our score with a man on at first and one away. Hit hard towards the hole, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ned Odor.
Coming to the plate now, Ned Odor, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Full sets. Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Odor bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Gallo over at second. Joseph on at first with 2 down. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Rangers leave a pair. We played 3 and our score 3-3. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's George Springer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. Second home run early in the year, and it's now 5-3.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Hit hard on the ground to third. Beltre has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback here as he gets the first out of the inning. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Still only 1 out in the inning. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-Roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Josh Reddick, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Altuve, base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. And he's safe.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
The 1-0. A little bouncer. But it's foul, strike 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And it looks like that'll end the afternoon for Bartolo Colon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Jose Leclerc answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in now, number 3. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is DeShields. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
James Harden.
Ready for another shot now. James Harden. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone all the way into the upper deck. And good for him. James Harden has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Now batting, catcher.
In now, David Lee, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
The 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
3-2 pitch. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and 6 of them score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Astros 9 and the Rangers 3. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First offering on its way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. No hits to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Lee is there, one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Delino DeShields.
Digging in once again, Delino DeShields. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball one. Ball two now. Perez stands at first with one out. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled softly out toward right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The third baseman, number 29, Adrian.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting punked in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We played 4 full. The Astros lead it 9-4. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. So despite featuring a pair of aces on the mound, this game's taken an unexpected turn as neither starter seems to have brought his best stuff in this game, something both lineups have certainly taken advantage of.
Well, Dero, we had contrasting styles in this one. One power pitcher, one control pitcher. Both had rough outings in this one.
Yeah, that's why you love baseball, right? You can't handicap this thing. We came into this not knowing who was going to win out. Was the finesse guy going to locate? Was the power guy going to have his big-time heater? Neither of that came to fruition. Tip of the cap to both offenses for pounding the baseball today.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, George Springer. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he lays off for ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Full count, 3-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a double steal try here. Fouled off. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
3-2, full count. Correa on third. Gonzalez is over at second with 1 down in the inning. The 3-2 one more time. A bouncer up the middle. Andres to his left. He's there. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready once again, Michael Lee. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. the 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Standing in now, James Harden, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And the 3-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Count still full, 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. Astros lead this one 11-4. So next to the plate for Texas, Nomar Mazara, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
1 strike now from Cole. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. And that one just missed outside. And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Sinking liner toward left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Joseph. Ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Mazzara aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Reined in. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Two and 0.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Choo with a 2-ball 1-strike count here. Swung on and belted to right for Choo. This one is deep. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Here's Rognadodor now, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer. One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And look out. That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Up next for the Rangers.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 43, Lance McCullers.
Riding into the box, Carlos Perez has meetings against Lance McCullers. He's 2 for 4. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. McCullers has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down. So 1 run here on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 11 and the Rangers 5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 37.
Next up for the Astros, David Lee. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. First pitch on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he fouls this one off. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2 hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Taken high and deep to right. Mazzaro looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
The batter, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. To Shields. Has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Astros on top 12-5. Stepping in, Carlos Perez. He'll start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th.
Catcher, Carlos.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two and 0 now. Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-0 fastballs in for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
In now, Elvis Andrus, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just missed with a breaking ball. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's seen him well. 6 for 11. Too high, and it's 3-0. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Up next for the Rangers, center fielder, Delino.
Settling in now, Delino DeShields. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Arlington. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Tony Barnett comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Jose Altuve.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Odor under it to put it away for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Striding in for Houston, Michael Lee. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face. Altuve leads off first with 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lazar is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 3.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Right 3 called, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1 as the lead holds at 12-5. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate. Joey Gallo will be next. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa over to his left, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Two 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Now the 2-0. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Mazara, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lee is in pursuit. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. That's not going to help when the score reads 12-5. Jake Diekman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in once again, James Harden. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
James Harden.
From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. And they did damage with it.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Striding in once again, David Lee. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Here's Carlos Correa now. His past history with Jake Diekman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider. A 1-0 delivery. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. George Springer will be next. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
Here's George Springer, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Lifted in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve is past history with Jake Diekman. He's gone 2 for 6. First pitch on its way. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Springer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lazar is under it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros lead it 14-5. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Shin-Soo Choo.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Digging in to try it again, Rougned Odor. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Harden has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, catcher, Carlos Perez.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. Two out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 3, Delino.
Ready for another chance? Delino DeShields. He was a double play victim last time around. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Perez on second. Andrus at first. 2 out in the inning. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They trail by a bunch. Ready for another shot now. Josh Reddick is past history with Jake Diekman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Ready once again, Michael Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Number 3 waits on deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back easily. First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with 1-0 pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 1-1 home. Shot toward right center. In there. A base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Now batting, left fielder, James Harden.
Striding in for Houston, James Harden. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Standing in now, David Lee, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive by Beltre, but it's past him. A fair ball. He'll get it into second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. Lee ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Houston leads this one 17-5. Digging in, Adrian Beltre starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
There's a cold strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Nomar Mazara waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gonzalez waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
17-5 in this one today. The Houston Astros took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Lance McCullers claims the win out of the pen, his first. Bartolo Colon was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.